What's up, everybody? Welcome to another amazing shred guitar extravaganza. What's up? My name is Jay Tarantino. I am your very handsome host. All right, you are watching some fucking amazing guitar solos, playing some tracks from my band Etherius. Let me see what's going on in the chat. We are live on Twitch. We are live on YouTube. We are live on, I think we're on Facebook, but I don't pay attention. What's up, Darkwing? Darkwing asks if my day. Today was brutal. Yeah, it was hot. I definitely got overheated today. It was rough. What's up there, music? All right. I gotta make my rounds to all the platforms, so give me a second here. All right, what's going on the talk that ticks, or the tick that talks? What's up, Giuseppe? What's up there, music? I think I see Red. What's up, Redneck? She said, yeah, you bish. All right. Come back here. Come back where? Where am I going? What up, Redneck? All right, man, let's play that one again. I'm getting my audio sorted out. This always happens at the beginning of the stream. The audio is always a little messed up. All right. This song's called The Dark Oracle. Oh, to our AOL chat? Yeah, Twitch is like Twitch is like in AIM. Who remembers AIM? Who's old enough to remember AIM? And you left whenever you left your AIM, you would always leave like a departure message or like a stat. You would leave a status. There we go. You would leave a status, and it would always be some like bullshit lyrics, you know, because you were feeling a certain way about something. So it was always some bullshit like that. Back in the day. Hold on, my microphone is loose here. Back in the day when we had dial-up internet, I used to yell at my mom to get off the phone so I could surf the web. That was a thing, man. I don't think who is old enough to remember that shit. I just dated myself. a song called The Dark Oracle. Darkwing says, we all getting older and Jay over here looking all majestic. Well, thank you. Yes, I try to look good, you know. My beard is getting a little grayer by the day. But that's good. That's okay. Listen, I'll never understand why dudes would dye their beard, man, or their hair. That's stupid. How's the other chats? It's a little slow right now. What's up, Robert? Robert sent me a gift. I appreciate that. What notes am I playing? I am playing the Phrygian dominant scale. Salt and pepper going on. That's it, man. All right. Oh, you okay, I won't say that. I won't say that, chat. I'm assuming the probably was really meant to be please. That was an autocorrect. All right. Man, let's keep this shit moving. This is a song called Thread of Life. Probably in Darkwing. You're gonna have to get me what's the word I'm looking for? You're gonna have to get me I can't think of the word I'm trying to say. God damn it. You're gonna have to teach me your lingo. I'll say that. There was another word I was looking for, but I couldn't think of it. A book of terminology, yeah. was a song called Thread of Life. All right, Redneck says, what do I need for songwriting so I can write better songs? My advice to you is, like, map out a song. Like, write out intro. Just write these words down. Intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge. And try to build a song like that. Like, try to have, like, an intro riff. Try to come up with, like, a verse riff. Try to come up with a bridge, things like that. Like, if you actually write out a song structure, it actually helps you kind of organize your thoughts, and it definitely will make you a better writer. You know, it's just one of those things you have to practice. You know, sometimes when I write a riff, I'm like, oh, because I've been doing it for so long. I'm like, oh, that would be a great intro riff, or that's going to be a verse riff. That riff is catchy. That could be a chorus. You know, you have to really experiment and write down your thoughts, write down your song structure. You know, how long do you want the song to be? You know, dude, there's nothing wrong with, like, doing, like, a pop song structure, like intro, verse, chorus, intro, verse, chorus, bridge, something like that, as just a way to get started. And you just kind of build ideas from there. And then as you get good at writing riffs, you start to hear, okay, this riff could be a good bridge, this could be a chorus, this could be a verse. Not all riffs are created the same, so you have to really know how to figure out what riff is going to be what part of the song. And it's just one of those things that comes with practice. You don't necessarily have to know theory to be a good songwriter. I would definitely recommend you learn theory, but it's not a prerequisite. Plenty of great songwriters don't know theory. I would argue, she said it's a trap. I would argue that you should learn how to play the piano. I'm not saying you have to be real proficient at it, but I'm just saying you should know your way around the piano. Learning the piano helps to figure out melodies and things like that, because you got to think about it this way. The piano is laid out. The way the guitar is, the guitar has an anomaly with the tuning. Because you're generally tuned in fourths, but then you have that between the G and the B, you have a third, so it creates a kind of the patterns don't repeat. With the piano, it's like all the octaves are the exact same fingerings. So once you know one octave on the piano, then you can figure out the rest of them, and you can figure out melodies and stuff like that. So I would say try to learn piano. You don't have to be good at it. You just have to know. You just have to know the notes and be able to play just a little bit. I can bullshit my way through playing the piano. I know where middle C is. Like, as long as I know where middle C is, I'm good. You spelled octave wrong. It's okay. I'm just busting your chops. Is that an offer? Anyway. Redneck says he's got a buddy who teaches piano. Dude, I would definitely recommend that you take some piano lessons, man. It'll definitely help you with guitar. Anyway. All right. So I just played a song called Thread of Life. We're going to keep this moving. Mr. Scary is a great song, but I do not know how to play it. Oh, I got to check YouTube. I'm slacking. Let's see what's happening on YouTube. YouNoob. What's up, Cabins? What do we got here? What's up, Matt? Matt says I should make a song for World War III. Matt says your basic scales will teach you how to set up chords and triad. Learning your triads, like the cage system and everything, that's also very beneficial. All right, Matt wants me to make a song for World War III, but we're not going to World War III, man. It's all bullshit. All right, anyway. Most of us normal piano people call it C3. Jay calls it middle C. That's all whatever. It's C. That's all I know. C3. I'm sure if I said that in a music class, like the teacher would yell at me. I remember I remember when I was in high school. All right, so yes, I know you're busting my chops. All right, anyway, when I was in high school, I went to Catholic high school, so my music teacher was a nun. And I used to bring in, like, she was classically trained, too, so I used to bring in, like, Yngwie Malmsteen records and play them for her. And, yeah, man, she was into that shit. I got her into neoclassical metal by accident. She liked Yngwie. I played her something else, too. It must have been, like, another Shrapnel Records album, like Jason Becker or Tony McAlpine or something. I turned this woman into a metalhead. She was into it. She could play, like she was a virtuoso. I tried to play the violin when I was 15. That shit was horrible. I couldn't get the bowing technique right, so I said, "Fuck this." I quit. That lasted for about a week. Anyway, here's a song called "Veins of Silver and Sorrow." Hell yeah, that was a song called Veins of Silver and Sorrow. I'm going to play that one again. What's up? All right, let's see. What's up? Oh, my man Redneck is over on Twitch now. What's up, man? Matt says the chug section goes hard. I'm going to play it again because that chug section is fucking awesome, man. All right, let's see here. Redneck says some dude just bought all 6 pizza puffs I just made. Oh, dude, but isn't that the point, is to make the food and the people buy it? Am I going to get one of the new Kiesel guitars? Nah, dude, I don't like that shape, man. I don't know. I'm not a fan. I'll stick with the Aries because I like Super Strats. I don't know. I'm not a fan. He said not right away. Darkwing says this chat won't be family friendly if this man don't stop. Are you talking to me or are you talking to Redneck? You gone for another 3 days? Where the hell are you going? Oh, you talking to me? Where are you going for 3 days? He's like, what did I... No, you didn't do anything, man. Oh, you going to Northern Virginia? Okay. Is it all work stuff? Too many guitars. That is a lie. There is no such thing as too many guitars. That is bullshit. He said too many guitars says I really dislike the headset. Yeah, dude, I'm with you, man. I'm not a fan. She said it's pretty ratchet there. Smells like Teen Spirit. No. We do grown man shit around here. All right, I'm going to play that one again. I'm going to play that chug section again. Yo, that was a song called Veins of Silver and Sorrow right there. What's up, Vanessa? All right, let's see here. What's going on? Who else we got here? We got, let's see here. Too Many Guitars got a thing for amplifiers. He had an ESP baritone. Dude, I used to have the Steph Carpenter LTD, man. That was a badass guitar. I'm actually kind of mad that I sold it. He says I'm heading toward Too Many Guitars because I have 5 guitar racks that are full. You definitely have more guitars than I do. There is no such thing as too many, though. All right, Blade Addict says, dude, your setup has changed so much since I first started following you. I hope for the better. They have a new one from that lead singer of that horror show. You talking about Ice Nine Kills? I saw them live. They're pretty good. They opened for Metallica. Blade Addict says, I hope so too, man, because, like, you need to get, like, famous, like yesterday. I'm working on it, man. My goal in life is world domination. You talking about, are you talking about Dan Sugarman? Or Miles Dimitri Baker? All right, let's see. Darkwing says, I love you, Jay Scales. Is that your safe word, Scales? Is that what this is about? Redneck says, I don't know scales. Piano has scales just like a guitar. It's just the way that the piano's laid out is better. All right, she says, we actually put the guitar on its back and played it like a piano one time just to prove. Check out Stanley Jordan. Stanley Jordan is a jazz guitarist. He kind of plays the guitar like a piano as well. He's fucking amazing. All right, Matt says that I should be famous. I'm working on it. Martian Winter. We'll do Martian Winter. I don't have the guitar for it. When I switch guitars, man, we'll play Martian Winter. Absolutely. Jeff Healy's the man. Jeff Healy's awesome. Don't worry, I'm going to be famous. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Mark my words. All right. Darkwing made a bad joke. But I'm not going to I don't know what the joke was supposed to be, but it was I guess it was a bad joke. Frontman needs marker. Ha. How do you like me now? I did say world domination. That's right. That's what I said. Too Many Guitars. What's up, No? Too Many Guitars says, I said it starts with Iran. What starts with Iran? Who ran? Who ran where? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on here. Blade Addict says, I recommend the song to be played next should be The Inevitable End. She said, look up in the... Oh, Jesus Christ. You're killing me here. I see you. Trust me, I'm a doctor. That's where... Oh... See, that was a bad joke because I didn't get it. Or was it a bad joke because I didn't get it, or I didn't get it because it was a bad joke? Which one? It's like what came first, the chicken or the egg? She said, "I'm gonna go jump in a ditch." I don't know any haunted songs, but shout out to Ola England. He is a badass. He said flock of seagulls. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll play the inevitable end. All right, let's do it. This one goes out to Blade Addict. Death Machine, well, Redneck. I want to play Inevitable End live with you one of these days. I think it'd be cool. Dude, that would be pretty cool. I think we can do it. Can you keep up with me, though? That is the question. I'm sorry, Darkwing. I didn't get your joke. Please forgive me. All right. Blade Addict says, a friend of mine has a custom guitar he would like you to try. Dude, okay. That would be cool. I like custom guitars. Darkwing says that she can keep up with me. No, you can't. All right, man. Let's play Inevitable End for my man Blade Addict. My man's getting the rhythm section down. was a song called The Inevitable End, going out to Blade Addict. Blade Addict says, love that song before. It's almost like I practiced before. Who made a stinger? Wasn't it Stinger? Was it Ernie Ball? You talking about the Stinger or a Stingray? Or who knows? I don't know what's going on here. That was a song called The Inevitable End. What's up? Vanessa made it over to Twitch. TikTok's glitchy? Hold on. That's because I'm not on my Wi-Fi. All right, yo, Martian Incubus says, I just followed you. I'm at 6. Okay, you're from YouTube, bro. Well, thank you for making the switch over to Twitch. I didn't mean to make that rhyme. It just happened that way. Do I play it faster? What's up, Dan? Do I play it faster live? No, we have a click track. So it's always the same speed. We play to a click track because we have keyboard, we have backing tracks. So, all right, yo, we having a little party on Twitch right now. Fuck yeah. I totally neglect the YouTube chat. I can't keep track of everything. If you're watching on YouTube, if you want to make the switch over if you want to migrate over to Twitch, man, I'll be answering all the chats there. It's just I have a hard time keeping track of everything because I'm on TikTok on my phone. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, there's no chance in hell I'm going to respond to the chat because I'm not even checking. So make the switch over to Twitch. I keep making that rhyme. Or TikTok. You know what to do. You know what to do. Thank you for the follow, Martian Incubus. Yeah, rest in peace, Facebook. What's the first song I ever learned on electric guitar? I think it was Paranoid. Pretty sure Paranoid was the first song. Paranoid and then For Whom the Bell Tolls. No says we're J-Talk. Definitely true. Hold on. My phone is crooked. All right, that's a little bit better. He said, felt like, dude, I'm sorry, man. I'm totally, I never, I check the YouTube chat once in a while, and I always have my disclaimer. I always tell everyone, if you're watching on YouTube, if you want me to answer the chats, like, come over to Twitch. If you want to just watch, that's cool too. Yeah, rest in peace, Facebook. According to No, we're on J-Talk. He said, don't fix the phone. The crookedness makes it better. Okay. What's up, FNF Pro FR? Welcome. Shit, we got some first-timers here in the chat. Fuck yeah. Do I play Inevitable faster or same? No, it's the same as the recorded track because we're playing to a click. Can I play Through the Fire and the Flames? I don't know how to play it, but it is a good song. But if you like Through the Fire and the Flames, stick around because I think my music, if you like Dragon Force, I think you'll like my music. Pantera or Megadeth? Bro, Megadeth. Megadeth all day. I love Megadeth. One of my all-time favorite riffs right here. Love that song. All right. Beautiful Not Savage says, the music of Megadeth. She says, I can't type tonight. Redneck says, I don't like Pantera or Megadeth, but I love Death Clock. Bro, Death Clock. Listen, everybody should love Death Clock. You are absolutely true. The Marty vibrato, man. Something like that. I just love what Marty does when he wants to play a note. He'll play a half step lower and bend into the note. I fucking love when he does that. I try to copy that, but I can't do it like he can. All right, Blade Addict says, if you don't like Death Clock, there is something wrong with you. Dude, that's true, man. I agree with I can't speak tonight. The words are not wording. I agree with you, man. What's up, Anthony? Anthony asks, how's the heat treating you? Dude, today was brutal, man. It was awful. Tomorrow's supposed to be just as bad. Frontman dances for sub 5 3 nights a week. The other nights are spent shredding. Well, the last half of that is true. I actually don't know how to play Sweating Bullets, man. I'm sorry. I don't play any covers. All the songs that I'm playing here are from my band Etherius. But if you're into Dragon Force and Megadeth, I think you'll like what I'm doing. Yep, really, yep, absolutely. I know it's a Megadeth song. I just don't know how to play it. I do have to play Martian Winter, yes. When I switch to the white guitar, which will be in a couple songs, we're going to do Martian Winter. I will absolutely play that one for you. All right, we got Riffs and Spliffs over on TikTok. He says, Gear Tour. There's not much gear, but I can give you guys a little... I'll show you guys the guitars. Hold on. All right, so I got this one, which is Blue Kiesel Aries. Hold on. So we got this beauty right here. Let me get the mic out of there. That's that. The guitar's a little beat up. I've had it for about 10 years. I beat the shit out of it. All right, let me show you some other guitars that I have. Okay, this one right here is one of my favorites. This is an Ibanez Koa RG. And I play in a cover band, so this is the guitar that I use in the cover band. It's got I think it's a DiMarzio. It's an Air Norton and a Tone Zone, or a Tone Zone and an Air Norton. I forget. All right, Dan wants to hear Soothsayer. We could play Soothsayer, absolutely, man. Yeah, this guitar is so nice. It's tuned to E flat. Well, when it's in tune, it's tuned to E flat. Then I got Darkwing's favorite guitar right here. Although it needs to be cleaned. Cover band, dude. I play a cover band. In a cover band, we do man, we play everything, man. We do Maiden, we do Priest, we do Ozzy, Metallica, we do Deep Purple, we play Tool, we play Alice in Chains, we play what else do we play? We play Creed, we play Godsmack, we play Filter, we play Stone Temple Pilots, Van Halen, Dokken, Rat. I mean, just a whole bunch of shit. I do want to know your guitar collection. Yeah, man. Let me know. Let me see. Or at least, well, I can't see it, but you could tell me what you got. What's the slant? So check this out. I built that cab. And I took the speakers. I think the speakers are from a PV JSX cab, if I remember correctly. I'll be honest with you. I don't like the way it sounds. I'm going to change the speakers. I'm going to put probably a set of Celestians in, or EVs, something a little bit better. But that cab is pretty awesome. It's a 2x12. I gotta play Hymns of the Crimson Room. Oh, we'll play. Oh, we're gonna play Hymns, man. Abso-freaking-lutely. Redneck says, I'm gonna make enemies with my opinions of some bands. But yeah, I got this one. Another Kiesel with Guitar Marie pickups. Then I have this one, which is another, which is in, this one's in drop C. It's it's Black Cherry, the volume knob. Here's the volume knob for it. It fell off. And let's see what else. So I got this one. The back you can see is all like scratched up a little bit. And then I have this one. I have not played Sedna yet. We'll get to it. We will play Sedna. Yo, I'm getting requests for Etherius songs. That's awesome. And this is a 2006 J Custom. If you guys know, Angel played this guitar in the Martian Winter video. All right, FNF says, bruh, I used to have a Black Cherry, but I ruined it because my headstock got smashed while I was playing at a local gig when you were 12. Oh, dude. That sucks. I have an old Dean Flying V from like 98 that I bought. I bought it when I was like 15. All right, my dude's got a Kiesel CS6, nice. A Wolfgang Standard, a Geo Aquaburst, and a Jackson 8-string. All right, that's a pretty good collection right there you got going. Dan says, let's ask the question, what's your favorite song from Away with Words and why is it 5? No, my favorite song on that album is 2. I love 2, man. That song is so fucking heavy. It's so fast, too. 2 and 3 are my favorite tracks on the Away with Words. Actually, you know what? I like them all because I like 4. 4, we used to play 4 all the time. I love 1. Just because I like that. I like that first chord in 1. Fuck, I haven't played that riff in so long. I'm playing that wrong. I know that. Right chords with the wrong rhythm. Yo, what's up, Nate? What's up, dude? What's up, brother? Blade Addict says, I love music in general. The root to all music is beating on a log. I guess if you're a drummer. It's very simple to play bleed. Well, it's one note, but the rhythm is not easy. How much would I sell one of my guitars? I'm not selling any of my guitars. I love them all. I love them all like if I had children. Can I play bleed? No, I can't play bleed. I cannot, admittedly. It's okay. All right, I'm going to play Sedna because we're going to play Sedna. We'll do Soothsayer. We got a couple coming up here. Yo, that was a song called Sedna right there. Yo, shout out to Darkwing for gifting Vanessa a sub on Twitch. Thank you very much. Hell yeah. Sub level 1, I think. Let's see here. Oh, she's back on TikTok. You're all over the place. You're like Redneck. Redneck be watching on multiple platforms. She said we talked. She said we talked about this. All right, so FNF. I actually don't play any covers. I mean, once in a while I do, but I really just play all of my own original songs here. She said, no more ads. That's it. Stupid ads. The truth shall set you free. Oh, you came to TikTok because an ad came on. That's funny. All right. And then somebody requested the Soothsayer. Let's do the Soothsayer now. All right, here we go. right, yo, that was for Dan. All right, we got some more Etherius requests. All right, man, let's go through it here. All right, what's up, Matt? What's up, Panda Strings? What's up? Dan says, hi, Pandaddy. What's up? What's up, Crap Dragon? Yo, we got a raid. We got a party going on here on Twitch. Fuck yeah. He says, I triple dog dare you to play the rhythm for March and Defy. All right, hold on. We got other requests here. I can't keep up with everything. All right. He said, not in front of other people, Daniel. You know better. All right, we had a request for, hold on. Oh, we had a request for the Dark Oracle. All right, let's do that one next. Oh, what's up? Hi, Jenna. What's up, Jenna? Thank you for clarifying that, Panda. All right, yo, let's do Dark Oracle. We'll do Dark Oracle, we'll do hymns, and then we gotta do we'll do a Rissian Autumn, we'll do Martian Winter, man. We gotta do some angel tracks too, man. We got some requests going. Shit, shout out to everyone. I never get this many Etherius requests. This is fucking awesome. All right, here we go. All right, that was the Dark Oracle. All right, what else we got? We got more requests here. I believe hymns. We got to do hymns. All right, I got to switch to the white guitar. Dan says, bonk me harder, Pandy. Damn. Yo, is Jenna cool with that? Like, what? You two got something going on here. Is she okay with that? I'm just kidding. Panda says that chorus is dope. Thank you. Yeah, dude, I love that. I'm really happy with that chorus. That chorus took me 3 weeks to write. That's when my beard started to turn gray. It was the stress of fucking working on that damn chorus. All right, I need to switch guitars. Hold on. All right, Dan wants to hear Rivers. All right, let me play these other songs. We'll get to it. Shit, I was only going to stream for like an hour and a half. This is going to turn into like a 2-hour stream. Darkwing says, I have to get up early. Much love, Jake. Thank you, Darkwing. My lovely assistant, Darkwing, bids us farewell. Vanessa says, just play all the albums. I wish I could. I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Definitely not me. All right. We about to get fucking heavy. This song is called Hymns of the Crimson Raven. right. Yo, that was Hymns of the Crimson Raven. I can't speak. What's up, Larry C? All right, let's see. We got a question. Which model is that Kiesel? This is a Kiesel Aries. They call it the A7. What's up, Rebel Girl? Oh, I sent an invitation to someone by accident. My bad. All right, let's see. What's up, Larry C? All right. Larry C says, how did the hamburger introduce his girlfriend, Meat Patty? Oh, Larry C, I'm sorry about the ads. Panda says that key change at the end reminds me of Dark Souls boss entering second phase. I have no idea what that is, but I'm assuming it's a video game. It's probably epic as hell. Because I only write epic music, man. If it's not epic, I didn't write it. I only write epic shit. That's what I do. Somebody asked for an Elysian... Oh, Redneck asked for an Elysian Autumn, so we're going to play that one next. All right, hold on. I got to tune again. Give me a second. All right, here we go. Blade Addict says, hey, my guy, gotta go, but I love you for your music, man. Keep it metal, bro. Blade Addict, thank you, man. Thank you for being here. You are always here, dude. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate you always being here, following me, supporting, man. Always. Thank you. You just bought a Vola? I'm not familiar with that brand. Hold on. Something tells me this is an AI that's talking to me. I'm not falling for it. All right. Here's a song called An Elysian Autumn. Hold on. I got to find it. Oh, it's a Japanese brand. Okay. That's why I've never heard of it. All right. Here we go. Little Arisian Autumn for my man Redneck. I love playing that song. So much fun. Larry C says, I want to create a linear algebra brand called Alice and Markov chains. Dude, I don't know what any of that means, but that sounds fucking hilarious. All right, Martian Incubus says, it'd be wild if Angel became the rhythm guitarist for Etherius. Panda says, I got to do it. Yeah, Panda got to play with us for one night, man. He says, by the way, Jay, I cracked down on Eye of Ra after that show. That song beat my... Dude, that song is... Let's just say I'm glad I don't have to play the rhythm in that song most of the time. That song is a bitch. The leads aren't much easier, really. It is a fun song. It is such a fun song. All right, somebody asked for Martian Winter. Let's do Martian Winter. All right, somebody's asking me if I'm a Democrat or a Republican. I voted for the meteor to take out planet Earth. That's what I voted for. All right, I need to block you because you're spamming my chat. You get blocked, sir. You lose. Good day. All right, anyway. Yeah, Larry, so if anybody doesn't know, Larry C is a math professor. Undergrad you were with a bunch of PhDs? Uh-oh. Y'all got more degrees than a thermometer, right? Martian Winter from my boy Martian. That is absolutely true. All right, here we go. Hold on, I gotta cue it up. All right. All right, yo, that was a Martian winner. I fucking love playing that song, man. That song is so much fun. All right, it is time. It is time for me to get out of here. We're gonna cut the stream. We're gonna end it right here, man, because I gotta get up early tomorrow. But I'm gonna be back tomorrow night, man. We'll do it all over again. I know somebody requested Rivers. I'm sorry. I will definitely play it tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow. Yo, shout out to everybody on Twitch. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. For everybody listening, again, if you're new, my name is Jay Tarantino. I play guitar in a band called Etherius. Our newest album is called Hymns of the Crimson Raven. If you're watching on TikTok, check it out at the link tree in my profile. I got to drop the link in the Twitch chat. Hold on. And I totally neglected everybody on YouTube. Sorry about that. All right, there's the link in the Twitch chat. All right, everybody, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night. Thank you very much. Peace.